Hello, my friends. And I was trying to move where this was in the overlay, but we can get started now. Thank you, everyone, so much for coming out to tonight's episode of the Calling Chronicle. We are live here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. We have Monasia and Rosalie. They are out this week. They're off doing their own thing. Do not worry, we will continue on. I'm going to run Rosalie's character Adenia for the week. But we have a guest who's going to come in this week for Mo anyway. So, Jen, why don't you introduce yourself? Just talk about yourself for a bit.
Okay. Well, my name's Jennifer, and I went to school with Will, and I've met McKenna kind of through like the same channels, basically. And I'm just meeting Chad tonight, so hello. But yeah, I'm an actor, singer, performer. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know what else.
Well, where can they find you on the internet?
So my stage name is Jen Blair. My website is jenblairofficial.com. And you can also hit me up on Instagram at jen.blair.official.
Oh, there you go, guys. So please go show Jen some support over on the socials. And I'd very much appreciate it if you did that. But tonight, before we get started with the game, we have a couple of announcements. Number one, on Saturday, for the anime podcast, we are doing another round, our second round of Ada Ada Shine Uwu.
It's so cursed.
I'm so embarrassed that it took me, I think, 2 hours into the first one before I realized what was going on.
It's just fuck, marry, kill. That's just what it is. Except for we have made it doubly cringeworthy, just for fun, because sometimes the real fun is the cringe we made along the way.
And this week, do we have some really terrible choices for our friends to make? I'm very much looking forward to it, so come and check that out tomorrow. Then, of course, on Sunday, we're continuing Dragon Age 2. We're going to continue Act 2. Dragon Age 2 is the game for the Dragon Age series that I literally know the least about, because I've only played it like 2 times. So, I'm learning a lot more about the game as we go. And then, on Monday, we have more Flesh and Blood with me and Matt. We're going to finish off the last of our sealed. Matt will probably beat me for yet another game. Then on Tuesday...
I'm really excited to go to the archery range tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Then on...
Oh, sorry, I thought my mic was muted.
Then on Monday... Then on Tuesday...
I'm so happy for you, Jen.
Then on Tuesday, we're going
sorry, guys.
have the next episode of Law and Disorder again.
Yay, Law and Disorder.
Where you have me and Shai playing a co-op game together, and it's chaos, and it's absolutely crazy. We're getting to the end of that game, and then after that, I've convinced Shai to convince me to play The Village with her for a bit. I'm not looking forward to doing that. That's a horror game, and I don't do good with scary, unless I'm the one being scary. Then we have the next episode, the beginning of Season 2 of the League of Amazing Adventurers this Wednesday. If you want to jump into that series, now is the time to do it. Check out like the last 10 minutes of our stream from like last week, because we have that going on. That is crazy. It is fun. We left things off on a bit of a cliffhanger to start Season 2.
Oh, just a bit.
Just a bit of a cliffhanger, so make sure you go check that out. And that's really all of our announcements. So, before we get into the game, we'll roll that intro and then we'll get started. Last time, on the Calling Chronicle, our party climbed a mountain. The first of every mountain that they will be climbing. and completed a godly trial where they each received a reward of knowledge and a book. Upon the completion of their time at the library, they discovered a Super Mario 64-esque penguin slide down the mountain that took them down the mountain and back towards the village, where they were deciding where they wanted to go next, and they decided to start heading after that treasure map, asking the bartender for a local guide to the area. The bartender brought in one of the locals from town, and began to introduce them, and that's where we'll pick up. So, Jen, why don't you quickly describe your character for us as we begin?
All right. So my character's name is Valindra Carvier, but her friends, which she has her friends, call her Vera. And she is a tiefling. She has purple hair, and she has silver eyes. She's kind of a loner, not kind of. She is a loner. She adventures and treasure hunts on her own, and just doesn't really feel like she needs to rely on anybody. She's always been very just get it done, and she can take care of it herself type person. So she's been treasure hunting most of her life, and so that's just kind of what she does. She likes that she doesn't stay anywhere too long, and she doesn't really stay anywhere long enough to develop real relationships with anybody. So
this is the treasure hunter I was telling you all about. Vera, why don't you tell them a little bit about that fortress? You said something about not being able to get there because the lock needed more than two hands to open up, I believe.
Yeah, it requires at least 2 other people there, and as I said, I'm a bit of a loner, so I don't have 4 other hands, unfortunately.
Right. Well, our resident lockpicker is otherwise engaged, but I'm no slouch in terms of dexterity, so you got at least 1 pair of extra hands.
I mean, I can cover anything in terms of lock picking. As I said, I'm a bit of an avid adventurer and treasure hunter, so I'm pretty good in a tight pinch.
Nice.
I have the hands, not so much on the finesse.
I mean, you could feel it out.
Oh, and yes, I of course, I have these cards that help me rule fate, and I have control of fate. And that's Adenius.
Not great with locks, though.
No, not very great with locks, although surprisingly good at climbing.
You're good at climbing when you're borrowing my shoes, and that's about it.
We made it up. And yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have gotten the benefits of a long rest, so heal up, reset spell slots, etc.
I think I'm good on all that.
Thank the Lord.
And yeah, so what would y'all like? Wow, Calder's dialect is just hitting me like a train tonight.
And I'm a Southern California native, so I really shouldn't be rubbing that dialect off on anyone because it's not even mine.
I've been resisting it very well.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It gets Rose sometimes too.
How would you all like to approach this? You have the location of where you're headed. I need to bring up the map because you guys can see it. But it's about a day's travel away, basically. However, with just the way you're going, I wouldn't require a travel check on this one because you're taking a relatively less traveled road. You're Robert Frosting it, as some might say.
And I don't know, do you have any, Calder, do you have any of the bonuses for like when we're traveling as far as food goes?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got, let me read it for you.
Because I think between that and the cauldron of cooking I have, that rations for us are kind of meaningless.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. When you're traveling alone, you can, when you forage, you can find twice as much food as you normally would. Yeah. So, like, we got it on lock. We got food.
Yeah. Like, okay. It's almost like I provided you certain magical items so that some of the traveling troubles that we would have to deal with otherwise wouldn't have to be dealt with.
Yeah, we're pretty set on that front.
Yes, you are.
We don't have to climb, so that we know of. So that's at least. Don't you do that? Don't do that to me.
You have to climb another 3 mountains to get to where you need to go, and each one is progressively more slippy, and the last one is actually just made out of slime.
Well, guess I'm retired now.
You know, we got this whole map to explore. Maybe we go explore a different part of it.
It's one of these nice flat areas.
I mean, that's what the slime is for. Splat. That's a Nickelodeon joke. Anyway.
I
so
don't
yeah.
have anything to do before we head out.
Do you
I
guys
think
have
I'm
any prep
also
work you want
good.
to do before you head out, or do you guys just want to go?
I
Well-
don't even know what I would do as prep.
Yeah, Calder's like, we got a map. I can find food.
And we've got me who can handle pretty much anything once we get past those doors. So
Yes. And
Sounds good. As long as you're willing to split the loot.
if we all live, absolutely.
Shake on it. I like you already.
all right. Well, then perhaps we should stop burning daylight, as they say.
Yeah. I mean,
Sounds good.
if that's important to you.
Well, I do have dark vision, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But
Yeah,
rather
everyone
get
except
going.
for Adini is fine in the dark. But
I do not have dark vision. Zolam, if we do get to a dark space, can I just like hold on to your tail?
I mean, there's a lot of it, so it'll probably be fine.
Okay.
that's what I was gonna suggest. Actually, just grab onto the end of the.
Does it
Sneaky over here.
come off
Quite
if
a
you
bit.
get scared?
It does not.
Okay.
he's not a lizard, Adenia.
No, but isn't that just a reptile thing?
No, it's a lizard thing.
Well, anyway.
We gotta get going.
We should move.
I'm trying to channel my inner Adenia. I think I'm doing a decent job of it. So you will all travel for the rest of the day, spend the night in the woods, and then in the next morning, you will make it to the spot where the location is of this old dwarven fortress. It is very clear where it is because it's actually built into the side of a mountain. However, there are a couple of interesting obstacles along the way. Number one, and this is the most obvious of them, there's a sinkhole that is kind of gone into.
Okay.
And it's like the sinkhole itself is like brackish, muddy dirt.
I
But
don't trust that.
other than that, that's really all that there is. The lock itself, Vera, you know that the lock itself is basically there is a console at the door that has these two sort of like turning things that one person has to turn. Then on either side of the fortress there is a another one of those turns, and basically all three of those need to be turned in order for the door to open.
Just so I'm visualizing this right. In relation to where the doors are, where's the sinkhole?
So the doors are here. The sinkhole is actually like the thing has gone into the sinkhole.
Oh, so so there's no like going around the sinkhole. It's sinkhole time.
Yeah, it's
We're just-
it's sinkhole time.
Okay. Wow, lovely.
So I guess my first question is:
Well, once we get the doors open,
Oh, we're having internet problems.
Oh no, there's a little bit of robotic.
oh,
Will, could you repeat that?
internet. I apologize, chat. My internet has decided to go on to fire. I was saying that the sinkhole, the door itself and like the building itself has fallen into the sinkhole.
Yeah.
The door has two bits on it that need to be turned at the same time, and then basically on a pillar about 20 feet from the door on either side is another turning thing that needs to be turned.
all right. Well, I have rope, so if there's somebody here, like I don't mind venturing out into going to turn the two things on the door in the sinkhole, like as long as I can get pulled out.
Well, to be fair, the door is in the sinkhole, so everyone has to get into the sinkhole.
Yeah, we all gotta get down in there
Alright.
anyway.
It is a very muddy sinkhole.
It
I
is
mean, we can use the rope to help secure us to each other, so that
that's
we don't
true.
necessarily lose one of us.
So if one of us go down, we all go down. I can get behind that.
Or there's at least a chance we can get out. A little bit of optimism.
A little bit of optimism. All right, that could work. That could work.
But we have to get the doors open by like separating first, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think
we
you're
have to turn them at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I should probably be on one of the two that are closer together, because if they're close enough together, I'll be able to like sense when they're doing it, when they're turning it, instead of having to have someone call it out to me, which is what they'd have to do if I was on one of the side ones.
Adenia can also do one if it would be easier.
Oh, that's true.
Or the two in the center close enough together that they can just be done by the same
The
person.
two in the center can be done.
Okay,
Be done by the
so maybe I'm the anchor,
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
and everybody else are the ones that are turning, and I'm just the anchor.
Perfect.
Yeah, that works for me. All right, let's get to turning some of these dials then.
All right. So do you guys all want to approach the dials?
After we've secured everybody with rope to me.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Then can everyone do me a favor? And as you guys are sliding down the sinkhole to get to each of these like little things, just make me just a regular old dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no biggie, just a regular old 12.
All right.
Ooh,
All right.
that's a yikes.
Oh,
Oh, that's a 15. And Adenia. 15.
nice.
So everyone except for Zolam manages to get down the sinkhole. Zolam, on the other hand, is now a mud snake. Zolam's just absolutely covered
Like-
in mud and gunk.
To spread myself out so the weight's distributed somewhat.
But yeah, you guys get to each of the appropriate door handles, and I'm just going to quickly edit your sheet slightly. Vera? Because I forgot to do this before the stream. There's now a button that lets you choose whether you have advantage or not at the top of your character sheet.
Nice.
And yeah, as you all turn the items, the doors open, and I'm going to take you all to a map.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
So,
I'm the
the
map.
door itself leads into a long sort of stone hallway. There is no natural light here. So Adenia is going to light a torch so that she can see. And yeah,
Fair
appears
enough.
as though it appears as though the doorway leads into like a small circular-esque antechamber. Yes, it appears as though it leads into a small circular antechamber. My internet was unstable again.
You're all good. Can I do like a quick perception check to see if there's some shenanigans, some fuckery going on in this hallway?
Yes,
Same.
and also, I'm pretty sure I moved you all here. Yes, I did. So if you want, you can move your tokens into a different marching order. That's just how I put them onto the, That's just how I put them onto the map.
Figured I'll stay close to the front in case anything pops off, but the other two are going to be way more perceptive than I am.
Fair
I was
enough.
gonna say, Vera would probably be at the front.
Fair enough. But an 18 in perception is good enough to see there are no traps in this hallway. It appears to be clean.
Alright. Do you want me to do a separate check for the room up ahead?
Once you guys get there, you can. So if you want to put yourself at the
then let's-
precipice or in the room itself.
Yeah. Get myself a little bit closer. And do a little perception check. How's a 15 look?
You don't notice any traps in this room. However, there is a button on the wall over here. I will mark it. There's a button right there.
I'm gonna let you all know, for whatever reason, my Roll20 is always about 5 seconds behind, so.
Oh, it's all good.
Roll20 do be like that sometimes.
It does be like that. But yeah, there is a button right where I put that X.
Alright.
Alright, nobody go touching buttons.
I mean, we might have to touch a button.
I just mean
Open.
without thinking or asking first.
Oh, yeah. Well, can I... I'm probably not the right person to go investigate that button.
Alright, I'll do it.
Alright, well, walk on up to it. You can make me an investigation check.
Yeah, I think Adenia is one of our better as far as investigation.
Nah, Vera's got it.
Yeah, Vera actually has a better investigation
Oh,
modifier
okay.
than Adenia.
Yeah, out of the usual 4, I think Adenia
Yeah.
might be the higher end of that.
Yeah. But yeah, with that
Investigation's
14,
one of my good.
that button is a mechanism of some sorts.
It's all better than my +0.
It would trigger something, but you don't really know what.
Well, there's not exactly anywhere else to go.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
they
and I'm assuming, Will, that there aren't any other doors or anything visible in this room.
You do not see any doors or other visible things in this room.
And if I go around, I'm not sensing anything in my blind sight. If I kind of circle the room.
I mean, technically, you do not sense anything. Like, I guess with your blind sight, if it was space, you wouldn't see space, right?
Like I mean, if there's just emptiness, I'm not gonna see anything there.
Yeah, so
if there's something solid,
you do not see anything.
yeah. Like I would notice if there was a pit or something, I would notice that the floor stops and curves down.
The floor does stop underneath you,
Oh, where does it seem to do that?
about 5 feet underneath you.
Oh, okay. No. I meant like I wouldn't be able to sense through the floor. I meant
Oh.
like if there was like a pit here, I would sense the edge of it.
No, you do not. You do not sense any pits then.
Yeah. Because I can't sense past things.
So,
Alright, well, everybody just get ready.
Step
Alright,
back
well.
and press a button.
I'm
gonna
pressing the button.
All right.
closer
So
just
as
in
you
case.
push the button, a stone slams down from the roof, closing this room off. Runes on the top of the room begin to light up, and the floor beneath you begins to shake and lower ever so slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
Eventually, as it is lowering, you basically, the platform that you are on will end up in another space.
Oh, so it's just an elevator.
It's just an elevator.
Okay. That could have been
Nice.
far worse.
All right, quick little perception check around this room.
Okay.
Not seeing anything.
You are in an elevator, however, you can see that towards the front of this area here, towards the front of this area here, there does appear to be a stairwell that submerges into water.
It's always water.
Well, we got some water up ahead. And I swear to God, if there is a single motherfucking quipper in that water, I'm leaving. I'm just leaving. Y'all can have the treasure. I don't want it.
Well, our exit did get sealed off.
I
so
fully do not care. I will just break the door. I don't want to deal with it. Not today. It's not happening.
Oh, come on. It will be fine, Calder. Do not distress.
You were swimming right next to me. You
Yes,
saw
and-
what happened with the quippers.
And they clearly like you.
That's a bad thing, Adenia.
I mean, it's not a bad thing for me.
Okay.
Quipper bait. You know what? Fine. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Vera will get up to the edge of the water and just kind of see if she can see like how low it goes, like if she can still walk past it.
So it goes down 25 feet.
Nope.
Calder's gonna walk on the ceiling.
This is like a legit like swimming thing. So like as you guys go down, the ceiling curves down. The ceiling's only about 12 feet high. So like eventually the ceiling also gets submerged in water.
All right.
Some might call this a water temple.
Oh
Some
man. That's the worst.
Well, I can still walk along the side of the wall. Keep myself somewhat out of the water.
Well,
Like
the water.
No, we have to
eventually,
go. Like we have to swim to the next area.
Should
Yeah.
we?
Like eventually the water literally hits the roof. It's like full on underwater.
Should we try and disrupt the water just to see if there's anything in it that might react?
Sure. Vera will just take her short sword and like swish the water a bit.
Seems fine.
Okay, so there's either nothing or it's smart.
At least it's not Quippers. All
fair.
right.
That's fair.
Vera, be cool. I'm gonna need you to be real cool about this. I pulled Baby Dragon out of my pocket. You are going to have to hold your breath. I sure do hope you know what I mean when I say hold your breath, because we are going for a swim. Do you know what I mean when I say swim? Are you blah 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 blah. Does anyone know how to explain swimming to a baby dragon? No.
I
It
don't
wasn't
have,
in any of the parenting books.
I don't have Persona, but
It kind of just
Well-
like curls up on your ear. Starts gnawing
Just-
at your ear.
just aim her over here, and I'm going to start to submerge myself in the water.
Do what that one's doing. Just
Yeah, I think I would just like look at the dragon and plug my nose. Like,
See, this is the thing about baby dragons. Big nose, teeny tiny T-Rex arms. So it tries to, but it can't reach. It's like... It just like, it takes its wings, it curls up its wings, and it like pokes them up their nose.
right. All right, good enough. All right, we're fuck it. We're going for a swim. Shit, I should not be swearing in front of. Fuck, God, let's stop me. I just gotta go for a swim.
Fuck! God!
No, that was its first one.
It just speaks. It just speaks now.
I mean, go ahead.
As we're going into the water, because I don't want to like free float, because that's not good for me. I'm going to be using my hands to like kind of guide myself along one of the edges.
As your dragon's going into the water, McKenna, it realizes it can breathe underwater.
Oh shit!
They're amphibious.
I didn't know that. This is news to me.
Oh, I know a lot of dragons are, so that
Yeah,
actually,
so it's realizing it can actually breathe. Just like,
what were y'all making a big deal out of?
yeah, it's like, and it's like doing circles around you.
Alright, yeah. Vera is gonna probably take the lead a bit.
Yeah, Adenia's not loving water. It's like,
Yeah, neither is Calder.
but my
Oh
outfit-
fuck, that's right. Adenia can't swim.
Yeah,
Have to,
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh,
To hold on as I.
so
as
now
I-
it's also time for us to talk about this. So, you are going to be holding your breath while under there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your Constitution modifier. So what is everyone's Constitution modifier? So Adenia can hold her breath for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
My constitution is +2, so it'd be 3, no?
Yep, you have
Yeah.
3 minutes of
Mine-
water holding your breath.
Mine's the same. It's +2, so 3 minutes.
Awesome.
Alright. In that case, since this one can't swim, how about, I mean, I'm the last person to normally suggest we split the party. But that's being meta. So why don't we, or at least me, go check out and see how long it takes to go to get to the next area.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, if you want to do that.
Just
you
go
can.
and come right back.
Yeah. I can go by myself, or just like take the dragon, since
That's
that
another
one seems to be
idea.
able to swim and breathe underwater.
Hmm. You up for a little bit of scouting? You're gonna have to go without me. You gonna be good? You're gonna be. You promise? Pinky swear? Alright. Alright, she's game.
The literal 3 clawed fingers. Alright, so you're going to dive into the water?
Yeah.
So let's reveal the next area to you then. So here's what you got. You can move yourself down into this room right here. There are a number of things in this room. There's actually a number of dwarven skeletons kind of just floating in the water. There's one floating in the center of the room, and then there's a couple others floating along the edge of the room.
Great. I'm not gonna pay them much attention. I am gonna
And then there's
just
4
make my
passageways.
way.
Alright, so when you get to about the center of the room beside that other skeleton, we are going to roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck. But we don't know what's going on. Baby dragon, no.
So everyone roll for initiative, but some of you may not necessarily know what's going on until someone comes running out saying, "Oh God, oh God." Red skeleton. This will be blue skeleton. This will be green skeleton. And these are all dwarven skeletons.
Oh, boy.
Also, I'm very proud of figuring out how to get water onto the map like this.
It's a whole thing, man.
It's made me very happy. I'm very happy with this map that I've made.
And is she still submerged?
Yes, she's underwater.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like you guys are going to be fully underwater for some of these fights.
How the hell am I supposed to use a bow and arrow underwater, Will?
Actually, I think you
Disadvantage.
can.
God damn friends. I'm gonna...
Or it's the crossbow that's not
Yes,
that's
it's the
not a
crossbow.
disadvantage.
But, Jen, you're up first. Vera, what would you like to do?
Hold on. My first instinct is to tell the dragon to go back.
Go get mom.
You back.
Keep in mind, talking underwater uses up all your oxygen.
No, I'm not talking. I'm making hand signals.
Fair enough.
This isn't the first time I've had, to deal with underwater treasure hunts, but
I like to give new experiences to my players. And underwater combat is one of those experiences.
So, okay, I'm trying to think, cause I'm alone,
Yes, you
but I do have cunning action, so I can disengage
are. Yep.
and go back.
Yes, you could do that. Would you?
I'm real tempted, cause I really don't want to take on 5 skeletons by myself.
Keep in mind that this is difficult terrain.
This is what?
Difficult terrain.
Oh,
Unless you have a swim speed, it's difficult terrain.
Or unless you ignore difficult terrain.
No, even for that, because like this is.
It says I ignore difficult terrain. That's what the ability says.
Fair
Is that
enough,
just
then,
for
yeah, I
traveling,
guess.
or
That's for
Oh.
traveling and for combat.
Fair
Oh,
enough, then.
nice.
Calder has a swim speed of 30 feet, y'all.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So yes, Vera, what
I'm
would you like
glad
to do?
someone does.
Trying to think. Let's see.
Oh, fair enough. There's many an option that you have right now. Yes, the sides of these are like all work stone. This is clearly some sort of like, basically, outpost of sorts.
Gotcha. So somebody did this on purpose.
But yeah. Five
Sorry,
skeletons-
guys. I'm like.
Five skeletons and a rogue. Let's see what happens.
And so difficult terrain. That means it would take me 2 turns to get over
So
get back
every
over
square
there.
is 10 feet, so you'd be able to move 3 squares with a move action, and then another 3 squares if you didn't take an action and you just moved again. So you can move 6 squares. It'll just cost you your turn.
Oh, great. I mean, that's fine. I'm trying to just get out of here. So
Yeah.
there's 3, and there's 3.
Perfect. Yeah, you stick your head up out of the water at that point. I will say that the average medium creature, your head is going to be under the water in this square.
Okay.
And I'll mark them.
So I'm just gonna let everybody know. We go down there, we fighting.
Well, that figures.
Yep, sounds about right.
All right,
All right, let's go.
it's your turn.
All right. I don't know exactly where they're at.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
can I tell them, I'll just tell them where I saw the skeletons.
Yes, you can do that.
I am going to just come down here and hold my action to attack whatever comes close to me. That's an enemy,
Fair
obviously.
enough. So Calder,
Mm-hmm.
what does it require for you to give your dragon an action?
My bonus action.
Okay, so your
Their
bonus-
initiative is immediately after mine, so I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Otherwise, all those skeletons, they're eating dragon tonight.
No, they're not, because they don't have stomachs, so they can't eat. Fuck off.
But they can bite and chew.
But they can bite and chew. All right, well, I'm gonna, because it's my turn, so I'm gonna dive in, and I got a baby dragon to save, so I'll head up next to Zolom.
All right.
And
Fire at will.
I'm gonna take a shot. At disadvantage, but they haven't acted yet, so even if it's a disadvantage, I would have advantage on this roll, so it's normal.
It's a straight roll.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, my bonus action, I'm just gonna show the arrow to the dragon in a gesture of blow on it for luck and shoot it. And wish me luck. 26 to hit.
That will hit. Roll your damage.
And then, as my dragon's reaction, because I'm going to use my bonus action to talk to it, I'm going to have it do infused strike. So that's going to deal an extra d6 cold damage.
Roll your d6.
And I'm shooting at the red guy.
Yep. So yeah, as it's going, your dragon shoots a puff of cold breath into the water, and it kind of clumps up along the arrow and turns into an icy arrow.
Yeah.
And yeah, you shatter that skeleton.
And I have her return to me, on my shoulder.
Yep. Adenia is going to stand there and say, very loudly, I just realized that a lot of my spells are verbal. So I'm going to take out my stick and walk down to here. And that's Adenia. Skeletons are going to go. Alright, this one's going to come up. They're going to swim over to you, Calder.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And they're going to take a stab at you. How does a 6 sound?
A 6 sounds like it's not gonna hit me.
That's fair. Alrighty, next up is this skeleton. Oh, nope, number 4 is next. They're going to double move to there. Now this one's going to double move there. And this one's going to move to there. Zolom, your action will go off.
Alright.
As they
Do my attacks have a disadvantage?
technically, yes.
Okay. I just wasn't sure how that worked for these. How about a 16?
A 16 will hit.
10 bludgeoning.
That will completely shatter the skeleton as they're vulnerable to bludgeoning, apparently.
Nice.
Vera, it is your turn.
Okay. So, I will head back in. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'll draw. Yeah, I'll draw my bow, I guess.
Fair.
And can I get this one from here?
You can. Calder has gives it a little bit of cover, regardless. But yes, you can.
Okay. So, just disadvantage, right?
Yep, disadvantage.
But you still be getting sneak attack, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, a 7. The arrow goes through its rib cage.
Bummer.
Zolom.
Alright. Since I don't really know the other ones, but I can tell this one is here, so I'm going to just move around to attack this one. I have it at disadvantage. Ooh, how about a 14?
Just barely.
It barely hits.
Barely hits.
7 bludgeoning.
But 14 bludgeoning is enough to shatter that skeleton.
Nice.
Calder.
All right, I am shooting. I think I'll shoot the green guy
Alright.
at disadvantage. Ooh, beautiful.
Hits. Roll your damage.
All right. 6 piercing, and then I'm gonna have Baby Dragon help me out with a d6 of cold damage. So that's gonna be another 3 cold damage.
Alright, they're still standing.
Yeah.
Adenia is going to go and double move to there. The skeleton's going to go. It's going to go to there. And it's going to stab at you, Calder.
Yeah.
Technically, it does. For some reason, these skeletons don't appear to have a disadvantage underwater. Maybe because they were drowned. 17.
Yeah, that'll do it.
3 points of piercing.
I'll take it.
The skeleton swims over to you, Zolom. 17.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Valinda, you're up. Vera, what you got?
I'll go after, yeah, that guy.
Alright, fire at will.
But
Unfortunately, the underwater is just giving Vera issues.
Yeah, I did say I've never fought underwater.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zolom, you're up.
All right. I'm just gonna go for this orange one that popped up next to me.
Go for it.
Stuff at his disadvantage. Ooh, I missed as well.
Yep, unfortunately that will miss. Calder.
All right. Normally I would have disadvantage shooting at point blank range, but since I already have disadvantage and double disadvantage is not a thing, I think I'm just not going to take the opportunity to attack and move and just shoot him at point blank range.
Okay.
15?
Yes, however,
How is
doesn't
that at the
firing a
same
ranged
time?
weapon in melee provoke, or am I thinking about Pathfinder?
You're thinking about Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Cool, then yeah, 15 hits.
I like your doubles that you keep rolling.
I know, that's kind of nice. That's going to be another 6 piercing damage, and Baby Dragon's going to help me out with another d6. Baby Dragon's getting a little tired.
Yeah. Dinia's going to go, they're going to swim to here, and they're going to try to bash him with the quarterstaff.
Oh, but hey, I took that one guy
We'll have
out.
to give Adinia a disadvantage.
Are we
So
flanking?
17 will hit
I know we're kind of close.
for 10.
Nice.
It's still standing, but yeah. But it did not like getting bashed over the head by Adinia, so it's going to stab Adinia. Watch it crit. 20. That will hit Adinia
It was a dirty 20 though.
for 7.
Don't kill off Adenia when Rose isn't even
It
here.
is one hit. Adinia was at full health. Adinia is fine.
One is too many.
Yeah, but one hit for a caster class might as well be
Vera,
dead.
you're up.
Sorry. I mean, my longbow is not doing well. But hey, third time's a try, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a 12 just misses. It bounces off the armor of the skeleton. Zolom.
All right. Hey, yeah, 20.
Nice.
The 20 and the 21 would hit, and that will be enough to break the skeleton. You guys are out of initiative.
Yeah.
What would you all like to do? Adini is going to swim back up to there and
Yeah.
catch
Yeah, I think I'm
it'd be
gonna
good,
follow.
Because even if we're gonna plan, we're gonna need to be able to breathe and
Yeah.
talk for a minute.
Oh, Jen, you're
Oh, Jen, are you muted?
Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna let them know that there are a couple different pathways you can go. We can just go straight forward, or we can go to the right or the left. But from what I can see, the one straight forward, there's more like air. It's like here, where like it starts to go back up, and so
I'd like to stay where I can breathe, if
Maybe-
if at all possible.
Maybe at least start with that so we can see what that is like as a checkpoint.
Yeah. Also, good shooting, good for you. Baby's first fight. How'd you like that?
Ploo ploo!
You did very good. You did a very good job. Make sure to give her some food, give her a treat, and let her take a nap in my bag.
Okay, she will do that. So yeah, where would y'all like to head next?
Probably straight across, right? That sounds like the easiest way to do
that's
this.
probably what I would recommend.
All right, well then y'all can feel free to move yourself across the street over to that next stairwell.
Yeah.
I'll go there, and I'll reveal the next room.
I was gonna say maybe I can just like have Adenia like hold on to me as I swim.
That's exactly what Adini is doing. So, there is a large set of metal double doors in the end of this room. There is light in this room. They're being produced by 2 statues of dwarven armor that are on stands.
It's just armor?
Yeah, it's just armor. It's like 2 very nice dwarven sets of like heavy plate armor.
Vera will just kind of like what's the word? Like stay really close to the wall and just kind of like shuffle out like this way.
Okay.
Just like staying close to the wall. I can't make my. There we go. Kind of like that.
It's fair.
Like-
Yeah, nothing's happening. It's just, 2 nice sets of armor and a set of doors.
All right.
I-
I'll just shout out. Just like seems safe.
Can I make a perception check for traps?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Oh, that shouldn't have been a disadvantage. Doesn't matter, but
You don't see any traps.
yeah, not with an 11 or a 6. Yeah, Calder corroborates. Yeah, it looks safe, and I will also hug the wall.
All right. Adenia is just going to walk. I don't know why we're hugging the wall.
I don't know, for fun.
I personally was hugging the wall just because I was the first one to go out. And because in my experience of treasure hunting, it's always best to stick close to walls.
Fair enough. Well then, I guess Zolam, if you would be so kind. And she just kind of like ushers their hands towards the door.
I'm going to take it a little slow with each little movement forward.
All right, stop right there, Zolam.
Oh gosh.
Because as you get there, these suits of armor are going to begin to move.
Of course they are.
Sounds about right.
That's another initiative.
That's partial, of course.
21.
I like how once I got advantage on my initiative rolls, I'm almost always at 15 and 16 now.
That's good.
It's like that's a nice place to be when you only
Yeah.
have a +1.
Yeah.
Adenia is just like, I'm going to hide from these things. They will kill me.
That's fair.
So, once again, Calder, you are up first.
All right, I think I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark. I'll Hunter's Mark the blue one first.
Okay, I'll put a mark on it.
And then I'm going to take my shot with advantage.
Fire at will.
Oh, fuck,
Bounces
14.
off the armor.
God damn. Well, that's my turn.
All right, Vera, you're up. You are no longer underwater, so you won't have disadvantage.
Right. When I also have sneak attack, so
There you go.
real quick, let me see.
So
Yeah,
hey, if
all
you're
right,
just
let's
joining
just
us, don't forget to give us a follow, so you can make sure to check out all the other shows that we do here.
all right. I'm gonna run over here. And actually, well, I'm gonna use my short sword. Do. Oh, that was not with advantage. My bad.
Well, roll me another one. We'll see if you hit.
All right. Wow. What is
Yeah,
Not
happening?
today.
it strikes a
Not
perfect
today.
C. Then we'll go to Adenia, who is going to say, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And I actually have to draw her cards, don't I?
Oh, yeah. I think you do.
Oh, yeah.
I have full disclosure. I have absolutely no idea how Rosalie's character's class works. Like, none whatsoever. Rose will say something. She'll be like, oh, yes, I've pulled this card. And I'm like, I know tarot. I know what that card means in terms of, like, metaphysical, like, what the meaning is. No fucking clue about the mechanics of the class whatsoever. It is Greek to me.
I kickstarted the book that it's in, and I've technically read it, but even still, she might as well be doing it all for real, as far as I'm concerned.
She gets 3 cards now, so I'm going to draw 3.
Nice.
And I got the Emperor. Okay. So she has no damaging spells today.
Always the risk of that.
So she is going to She's going to move over to this way and just take a smack at this thing.
Schmack.
With a quarterstaff. And miss.
No.
Alrighty. Well, it has 2 attacks, so it's going to make 1 on each of you. Advantage toggle. Boom. It has normal attack, so the first one will be against you, Vera. A 20 to hit.
Yeah.
For a whopping 7 points of bludgeoning. Then Adenia will be missed with an 8. Zolom, it's your turn.
Alright, since they're double tuning that, I guess I will go after this one.
Okay.
And normal and 18.
Miss. Oh, that hits. That barely hits.
Okay, don't tell me 18.
Oh.
For 8
Yeah,
points
8
of damage.
bludgeoning damage.
Alright, it will take the 8.
I got him.
And you have him. So, Jen, just so you know,
Yeah.
Zolom now has the animated armor restrained, which gives you advantage with your attacks on it, which also activates your sneak attack.
But you've got sneak attack where you're at anyway, because you've got it
Great.
there.
Yeah, I'm letting Jen know about the synergy just because.
Yeah.
Right.
It's good synergy.
It's-
I have
Yeah.
specific mechanics with this character.
Cool.
Alright, well, it does not like that at all. But it does not think it can get out, so it's just going to multi-attack you at disadvantage.
Okay. Miss.
20.
Miss.
Wow.
Oh, lucky. It rolled a natural 20 on the other one, too.
Oh.
Hypothetically, that would have been 16 bludgeoning. Oh, you were lucky. Calder, you're up.
All right. Does it have cover, the blue one where Zolom is right now?
It would have a little bit of cover, but not much.
Oh.
If you
But he's
moved
restrained,
to,
so you have advantage.
Here, it would not have cover.
Yeah, I think I will move over that way then. Yep, go move over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot it. Gonna shoot it real good, and I have advantage because it's restrained.
Go for it. Fire at will.
You love to see it. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Thank the Lord. 11 piercing damage, and I get a D6 for Hunter's Mark. Beautiful 16 damage. Hopefully it does not have resistance to piercing damage.
It does not appear to, but it's still standing.
God. I'll take it.
Valinda, you're up. Vera, what you got for me?
I'm gonna keep going at this guy, I guess.
Yep, that's fair.
Wow, how have I not
I'm
rolled?
sorry. Oh, unfortunately that
And that's
will
at
miss.
advantage, too.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on.
Well,
Because I have proficiency with a short sword, too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes the rolls aren't in your favor.
Well, are you rolling with a short sword or a longbow?
Oops, longbow. Yeah,
Oh.
for that one anyway. But, I mean, previously I was doing the short sword.
Oh, roll me your
Yeah.
short sword attack. We'll see if it hits. That hits.
Hey!
Hey, that would have hit me.
Woo! If I didn't feel like such a dunce, I'd be real happy about that.
Hey, man, Roll20's character sheets are no joke. If you click the short sword in chat, it'll roll damage.
Yeah, if you mouse over it, should highlight red, and then you can click it.
Oh, no, just in the chat box itself.
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. Alright, and then I believe you get sneak attack, too.
Sure do.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think I added that as like its own thing, so I can't just click that one. So I just have to roll a
Yeah,
No
just roll
worries,
some
I can add it
d6.
for
Yeah.
you, pretty easily.
I'll just roll a d6 for now.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Max
Awesome.
sneak damage. Adenia is going to move to there and take a swing at this thing with her quarterstaff and hit for 11.
Nice. Go, Adenia.
Right. The two of you have done a lot of damage, so it's going to spread out its attacks again. First attack will be on Vera. Oh, it doesn't have disadvantage. Sorry. A 20.
Yeah.
For 4
I mean, I think I'd be freaked out if a 20 didn't hit.
That doesn't hit Zolom. And then for Adenia, a natural 20.
Oh my god, you're gonna murder our caster!
No, Adenia's still
pebbles.
standing with 6 hit points.
Adenia.
I'm sorry, what was the damage for me?
4. Let's see. Zolom, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see if we can finish this thing off. I am going to smite it.
Naughty
Oh, you're going to
bunny
smite it.
baby.
I'm going to burn a smite on this natural. So for the constrict itself is 8 damage.
Okay,
And
that's a good thing because it would have been at 1 hit point.
well, I'm going to do it anyway because it makes me feel good. I think it's just...
Smite on a crit. Smite on a
Oh,
crit.
no. So... And 13 radiant damage.
Oof, yeah, that
Love to see it.
you take out that dwarven plate armor.
Alright, and I'm just going to go ahead and... Can I get up in here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and get into position.
All right, Calder, it's your turn.
Alright, moving that hunter's mark on over to the red armor and taking a shot, not at advantage because he is not restricted yet.
Oh, wait, is that an action or...
That just hits.
Oh, it's action.
8 piercing damage and oh, I should have been rolling a d6 for that,
Yeah,
but
roll
it's
a d6.
under d6. Okay. Boo. All right.
And you take it out.
Yeah, boy. Nice.
I am going to pump 10 points of lay on hands on Adenia.
That will almost bring Adenia up to full.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check out these double doors.
No, they're just stone double doors.
All right, we all good? We healed up, ready to go fight whatever's behind this door?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm fine.
let's go.
Vera, how are you?
I've been better, but I'm alright.
Zola, maybe you could top them up a bit?
See, I can... I can. It's just which resource do I want to spend?
Yeah.
It's alright. We can wait until it becomes more dire.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, the door is locked.
Alright. Thieves' tools?
Yep. With dexterity.
So I just roll my dexterity.
We'll click on. Let's see. Did we put them into your sheet? Oh yeah. So just click on the Thieves' Tools tool on your sheet.
Cool.
Then select dexterity, and then go from there.
Cool.
Nice.
22 will do it. You pop open the door.
Did I mention I was good at this?
You might have slipped your tongue at some point.
And inside of this room is what appears to be an administrative office.
Well, that's not treasure.
There are papers that have been kind of strung about. There's a bookshelf that has been picked over. It looks like it was hastily cleared, but there's still some stuff in there. There's a wardrobe. And there is a desk.
Can I do some investigation?
If you'd like, you can make me investigation checks. Investigation or perception, whatever is your fancy.
Let's see. Do I take the +0 or the -1 with advantage? Because I do get -1 with advantage.
Why? Why did you do that?
Let's do it. It'll be fun.
I got a 21 in perception. Oh, Zola, you beautiful soul. I'm checking out this desk, opening some drawers, seeing what I find.
All good. So, let's check the rolls. I just had to actually physically move a thing on that. So, with the investigation and perception checks, here's what's going to happen. With the investigation check, Vera, you can discover a hidden passage.
Ooh.
You
Nice.
discover a hidden passage behind the wardrobe that leads into another hallway. Then, as for the other checks, with our other two checks, Calder and Zolam, together you each discover notes, basically, and journal entries. It gives you an idea of what this facility was being used for. This appears to be a dwarven facility that was researching planar magic. Specifically ways to open up gates to other planes of existence as a means of producing energy.
That
Or,
could get
in the case of the
dangerous really
person
quickly.
here, they have specific notes of them attempting to discover the greatest collection of wealth in the universe.
Oh, greedy
Oh,
bastards.
So it was greed. That could get dangerous real quickly.
They have notes on it, and and it says in these notes that the project has been a success, and they have discovered the attunement rod for this plane. That specific plane is not written out, but they say that the plane with the greatest treasure hoard in all of existence, I have the key. We have the key. We are going to take this to we are going to move it to the new base of operations deeper in the mountains. A full-on fortress that has been dedicated to now house this treasure once they collect it.
Interesting.
Millions
I would have
upon
no
millions
possible.
of gold pieces.
Millions of gold pieces. Calder will be reading it aloud for you, Zolam.
Yeah. I would have no even idea of what plane they would be talking about.
No, there's nothing really specific.
Yeah, no.
And I have no knowledge about that stuff.
They also talk about the devices they're working on here that are basically devices that you can use to create planar tears.
Interesting.
And how they have 4 working prototypes, each one attuned to a different plane.
Gotcha.
To the elemental plane specifically.
This is the second thing we've seen tearing rifts into planes.
And I think the other one was elemental as well.
Yeah, that one was earth. I'm assuming this one is water.
At least they said they had multiple though, so they could possibly they may have released some water, but they may have access to more.
I mean, I can only assume that's why this place is all carved out, manually, and then filled with water, because it doesn't look like it was made to be filled with water.
This place,
I'll bet you that was an accident.
This is definitely man-made, and yeah, this is definitely old. Very old.
Gotcha. I'll bet you someone was fucking with some planar rifts and accidentally filled this place with water.
Sounds like mistakes were made.
That's my
How does
hypothesis.
Vera react to the mention of millions upon millions of gold?
Oh, she blacked out. I don't know what you're talking about. She stopped listening after that. She's like over here messing with this trap door over here, like ready to go. She's not really paying attention to the other stuff.
Fair enough.
All right, well then let's check out this secret door. Let's see what's over there.
Secret tunnel.
I knew it was coming.
Secret tunnel.
I'd be upset if you didn't.
Mountain. Secret tunnel.
Alright, well, if you would all like to move yourselves down, you can. Adenia will kind of take a lead up to the corner, and then they'll see more water and say,
Ah.
God,
I suppose that was to be expected.
I gotta stop swearing in front of the
He
baby.
did say a water temple.
Yeah.
All right. I'm down to be a scout again because I have that little lovely disengage option.
Oh, bless your heart.
I
Alright.
got just to the edge of the water.
Alright, so here's what you're going to see when you get down there. It appears to be some sort of observation room with some glass. Oh my goodness, you. Polygon reveal. Reveal area.
Whoa!
It appears to be an
There's a lot of
observation room
water.
with some windows here that have been busted. And then inside this room are a number of like magical apparatuses. Each of these ones, they appear to be, let my internet connection be stabilized. Robot. There we go. Each of these magical apparatuses, they appear to be emptied out. That you can see. They appear to have been emptied out and evacuated.
Alright.
Specifically in a more smash and grab sort of manner.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna go a little forward and see if anything happens.
Nope.
I'm just gonna keep inching forward.
Alright. Move what you would like to inch to next.
While we're waiting, I'm going to mention to Adenia and Calder to think to the armor that we had made originally that I know mine does, but I think all of ours has some kind of effects when fighting certain things from certain elemental planes.
It's earth elementals.
Oh, was it all earth? I couldn't remember if it was all earth or if they were
It is
different.
for me, unless you have something.
Mine's earth as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to
Alright,
make
so.
Sure. Investigation check, I guess?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
I see that sneaky little initiative tracker over there.
Not me checking the Twitch
So
chat.
this area here appears to be busted. It appears as though it was like smashed and grabbed. Like something was in here, it was broken apart, and like the magical seal on the floor that was meant to be protecting it has been like rubbed off and broken. And as you're investigating that, something attacks you, but it's invisible in water, so you don't know what it is. And we roll for initiative.
Oh,
You sneaky.
Oh, I said something about my initiative last time, so you had to punish me.
Calder, can I get yours?
18.
Oh, mine did not show up on the turn order for some reason.
Oh, no worries. I will just roll it again and I'll change it to 3.
Oh, whoa.
I don't want to say anything out of turn about your character build. It's just odd, so I wanted to be just in case. Is your a rogue with a dex mod of +1?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty, so. It's going to constrict you.
Oh. But it's not gonna work. Haha.
What did it get? A 7 to constrict
7.
you.
That's
So
not gonna
some
do
water, you feel water physically try to wrap itself around you and hold you in place.
Goody. But nothing happens.
It rolled a
or
7 to
does?
hit you, so I don't think it will hit.
No, I have an armor class of 12.
There you go. Zolom,
Alright.
you don't know what's going on. Calder, you don't know what's
Nope.
going on.
it.
Vera,
Nothing.
Alright, I'm going to I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy and just shake the
does
whole.
thaumaturgy have a verbal component?
I don't think so.
Check, because if it does, you will lose all your breath.
It does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
say.
It says V next to it. That
Oh,
stands for
gotcha.
verbal.
Sorry, I'm not a big spell person.
It's
No,
all-
that's totally fine.
Okay.
Yes, I figured I'd be like, just so you know, you will start to drown.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, since it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can get that's 3 and that's 6. Yes, disengage
Yep.
and run away.
Alrighty.
That's as far as I can go.
This thing's going to go. It's going to move back up to you and it's going to try to constrict you again.
Ooh.
How to do? It got a 16 this time. Does that hit?
Yep.
Can you take 14 points of bludgeoning damage?
Can I?
Yes.
I'll be at -1.
Ooh.
You're unconscious underwater. You are now drowning.
Oh no.
And it also technically would have you grappled, but because you're unconscious, you float up towards the roof. You guys can see that their unconscious body floating up.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go forward to get here, and we're gonna pop a Cure Wounds.
All right. Beside you is some sort of watery creature. It's like the water beside you is actually like physically there.
Or
I'm going
wait.
to put it onto the map
Yeah.
so you can see what you're fighting. I'm going to make it visible for all of y'all.
Okay.
Oh no.
But while it's in the water, it's completely invisible.
Interesting.
That's a problem.
Because it's immersed in water, it's fully invisible. Now, technically, in order for this to be like an encounter that's like actually worth like something strength XP wise to you, I actually have to. You're supposed to be fighting 2 of these, but I figured if they're both invisible underwater, I think one will be fine.
Yeah, because I'm a little worried about the one.
Yeah. All right, so you got your Cure Wounds off. How much did you get?
5.
Yes, Blind Sense is actually going to let you be able to see it. So you are no longer unconscious, but your breath has escaped you, so you will start drowning unless you get to air.
That's really because Cure Wounds is an action.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's really all you got.
So I'm just here.
Okay. Caller.
Well, shit, I don't, I guess what I will do, I will take an action to wake up Baby Dragon. Just be like, be on your guard. And I don't think I'm going to use my bonus action for anything because I can't see anything. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Okay, so Vera, if you are in the water at the end of your turn, you will start to drown.
I'm gonna disengage and come back up here and get my breath.
Yep, fair enough. Alrighty. This thing's going to go, and it's going to attempt to constrict Zolom.
Nope.
Did it miss? It missed with an 18?
Yep.
Ah, dang. I was going to slowly drown you underwater, Chad. It's your turn.
Well, you may still get the chance.
Disappointed.
Well, first I'm going to attack it. I know I won't be able to constrict it, but that's still the attack that I'm going to do.
Its water is immune to the constricted, restrained,
Yeah.
grappled, paralysis. It's immune to a lot of things.
I'm kind of assuming it's immune to poison as well.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I miss anyway.
An 8 will miss, I'm afraid.
But I'm also going... We're going to see how this... I'm going to move back.
Okay.
I'm trying to draw it out.
Fair enough. I will put the marker for where the water line is here, so it's there.
Okay.
Calder.
Can I shoot in like the general direction
Yeah,
of...
it's just disadvantage, so either way you'd be at disadvantage.
Sounds good.
I've
If
never
just
gotten-
one of us hits it, though, with the bow at least, with an arrow, then we've got a marker.
Right, especially because I'm about to hit it with cold damage if I hit it.
If you hit it.
If I hit it, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty low AC.
Well, wish me luck. And how's a 17 look?
A 17 will hit.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Awesome.
Got 11 piercing damage and 4 cold damage.
So 15 damage in total then.
And does the cold damage do anything?
It doesn't do anything extra. And your arrow, it gets like it's like the current itself is alive, so the arrow gets flung out. It's still completely invisible as long as it's fully underwater. But Vera,
Shouldn't have said anything about the marker.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot at it too.
Go for it. Fire at will, as they say. An 11 will fortunately just miss.
It's better than a 7 or an 8, though.
It is. You're
Yeah.
getting there. Alright, this one's going to go... It's going to move to there. Because it has a 10-foot reach. So it can move to there and still get sold.
Of course it does. But it missed.
Ah, god damn it. It's going to have to go after Adenia soon and just drag them into the water. Zolim, you're up.
Why?
Okay, Because we kind of need to move back further, but I can't. I'm not going to leave them. Or actually, yeah, I'm going to tell them. Oh, no. Where's Adenia in our initiative?
Did I not roll Adenia? I did not roll.
I don't believe you did.
This is the pitfall.
Yeah.
Adenia went before you. Adenia
So-
just stepped back.
Okay. I am going to tell Vera as I move back here to keep moving and try and get it to follow us.
Alright, I'm going to make it invisible again now that's out of your blind sight.
Right.
Alright then. Calder.
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at where that tentacle popped up.
Okay.
Wish me luck. Ooh, that is going to be a critical failure.
You miss.
Then I'm just gonna have Baby Dragon dodge. Just in case.
Vera. It's your turn.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, alright, well, the girl's just gonna shoot another arrow, I guess.
Yeah. And unfortunately, 11 will miss.
Another 11.
Do you want to move?
Another. Yeah.
Alright.
Hide behind the snake.
Let's
Hide
go
behind
ahead.
the snake. That's the party tactic. Hide behind the snake.
Adenia is going to go. Adenia
You
is
have to
going-
get like over a 20 to hit the guy, yeah!
Yeah.
Adenia is going to hold their action until something comes up. Zolim, you're up.
Let's see. Oh, do I want to do this? Let me look. No. I'm also going to hold my action to where if it gets close to me or pulls me close to it,
Okay.
if we get close, I'm attacking.
I mean, if everyone's holding, then I'm holding.
Okay. Vera.
I'm gonna keep shooting at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Damn it.
Arrow fires into the water.
I'm gonna get lucky one of these times.
All right. It's going to do some stuff. Adenia is going to hold Zolm.
Alright.
So it's holding and we're holding.
No, Adenia is
Yeah.
holding. It's doing stuff.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's taking the bait.
Nope.
To be honest, I didn't see anything in there, and it does like cut off. It does lead back to the other room that we were in, from what I could tell. So I don't think there's much in there for us. So if we want to just keep going to a different area.
Oh, to be fair, you didn't get into that back corner.
Oh shit, sorry.
The other thing is, if it connects to that central room, and we have to get back through that central room to look at the rest of this place, we're gonna have to fucking deal with this thing at one point or another.
That's true.
So, I will remind Adenia, I don't think Calder's been touched, but at least Adenia, that we have that
Adenia is
blessing
still
from...
good. It'd be more Vera at this point.
What's up?
It'd be more Vera at this point because Adenia is still fine.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
I'm at 4.
But Vera doesn't have the blessing from Aquilon. No, I'm saying I'm reminding Calder and Adina that we can use that to heal ourselves.
Right.
Yes.
I will use my last 5 lay on hands for Vera, so it's 5 HP.
I just get 5?
Yep.
No roll or anything?
Nope.
Oh, nice.
Just 5.
Just 5 healing.
And
Paladins are great.
I am going to come back here, see
Alright.
if it comes after me.
Calder.
I guess I could try Hunter's marking it, but it's a creature I can see within range, so I can't.
See it. It's invisible while fully submerged.
Yeah, I mean,
This is meant to be a challenge.
well, it's a challenge because I
Have your ability.
don't have anything that I can use to do anything with it, so I guess I'm just gonna keep firing at disadvantage.
Yeah. Your
Yeah, no, that's
arrow
not gonna do
goes into the
anything.
water. Vera.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an action if it goes after not Calder. Sorry. If it go, what's your character's name? Sorry, Zolom. Thank you. If it goes after him and I can like see something, then I'll shoot at it. But yeah, I'll just ready an action.
Their turn. It's going to do something. And then it will be Adenia's turn. They'll ready Zolom.
Okay. Still nothing. I will go just a little bit further out and just ready an attack again.
Fair enough. Calder.
Fuck. I guess I will take another shot at disadvantage.
Yep. What square are you targeting?
I guess wherever I saw it last, which was like in this general area.
Okay, fair enough. Roll it.
I did 15.
It goes into the water.
Great.
Valinda.
Cool.
I guess I'll head back into the water too.
Fair enough.
But I just still have the action readied.
Yep. Okay, this one's going to go. It's going to move to there. It's now in your sight, Zolom,
Okay.
but it's out of your reach.
Yeah.
So it's going to get its attack off, and then the readied actions will go. So constrict on Zolom.
Misses.
You have a +5. Why aren't you getting him? I just want to drag him into the water. I just want to drag him underwater. That's all I want to do. But now ready actions will go off, so you can get an idea of where it is. So you just fire away. That hits.
Booyah.
Fantastic.
7 points. Not bad.
Would I, because it had the range, would I get my ready attack?
Can you
reach?
reach it?
No, I don't have reach.
Then you do not get your ready attack.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I mean, yes, your ready attack triggers, but there's nothing for you to target.
Right.
Adenia is going to go. Adenia is going to swim. No, she's not. That would be really stupid. I'm not going to kill Adenia off. Adenia is going to go stand there and offer moral support. Zolom.
Alright, well, since I can see it, in a sense, I am going to get here.
Okay.
So they get a profile view of me going after this thing, so they have at least some idea of where it is.
Fair enough.
Attacking downward.
Yep.
As far as the map goes. And nope, I miss.
Fortunately, the 8 will miss. Calder.
Alright, I'm gonna aim where Zolom is doing his spiel and see if I can...
It's really weird because it's like Zolom's trying to like... It's like Zolom's trying to enwrap actual like physical water.
Jesus.
You see Zolom water dancing.
How's a 13 looking?
13 just hits.
Great. Alright. That's gonna be 6 piercing damage, and Baby Dragon's gonna do an extra 2.
Okay, it's still up. Vera.
Yeah, I'm gonna do same thing. I'm just gonna aim for, whatever Zola's, shoot, like, attacking, sort of.
Yep.
Wow.
Unfortunately, a 5 will not be enough.
Yeah.
It's going to 5-foot step to there, Zolom.
Okay, I'm gonna do attack.
It's just 5-footing.
That's not a thing in...
Oh my god. That's not a thing. It's going to attempt to constrict you then.
And it missed me.
Soon. I'm just going to have to keep amping up the difficulty if I can't actually get any of you down. Adenia.
Why are you...
Adenia is going to literally be very sad because they have no spells that can be used against this thing, so they're going to go into the water and just hit it.
Adenia can't swim!
They had disadvantage, so I'll take the lower of the two. So the 12 will miss. Zolom.
Well, if Adenia's gonna be here, then I'm gonna get here.
Oh, right, that's the wrong one. That's the animated armor. My bad.
Yeah, and I'm mad about that. The 1 hero point that we get, I'm rolling.
19?
It gets to attack when I move?
No.
Oh.
Because he didn't move out of range, so it's not attack of opportunity yet.
Oh. Sorry, Pathfinder and D&D.
Yeah, Pathfinder attack of opportunities are like, did you sit up? Attack of opportunity. Did you sneeze? Attack of opportunity.
I don't know if it makes it feel better or worse, but it would have missed anyway.
It makes me feel fine, but 22 will hit it.
Nice.
Yeah, I used the 1 hero point. I was mad at it. I get a finally like a normal roll and I miss.
That's fair. And you just got another hero point from Althea. Calder.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thanks.
Shooting with disadvantage. Boo-ba-doop, boop-ba-doop. Wow!
I don't
That's
want
a
to hear
24.
you complaining about you having disadvantage.
Yeah, I will complain all I like. That is my right as a
Don't
player.
miss.
It's gonna be 9 piercing damage, and... Baby Dragon, come on, girl. 1 cold damage.
Alright, it's still standing.
We're working at it. Though.
Vera.
We're chipping away.
Okay. So. Trying to see, because, like, I know that I can get here. Can I get here or
Yeah, you
no?
can get there. You can.
Yeah?
You
Okay,
can,
great. So, since I see that they're both kind of there, I'm gonna try swinging at it with my short sword
Roll to
instead.
hit.
And we're
Um,
Vikings. You get to
And
do
it's
a
just a
normal
straight roll
roll.
because
I get to do a normal roll. Yay! Come on.
hits.
Yay!
And that would give you your sneak attack too,
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
because he has allies
Ah!
adjacent.
If anybody knows what that's from, bonus points.
Nice.
You did 10 points of damage to it, eh? Alright, its turn. Well,
And
This thing had like
finally,
11.
it's going to go after you, Zolam.
Of course it is. It's not gonna work though.
I love the confidence.
Hey, Althea, do you want to give me a villain point? I'd really appreciate it.
Don't do it.
I'd
Don't do
very
it.
much appreciate it. If someone wants to give me a villain point, I'm going to hold up for a second to give you all a chance to.
No.
Okay.
You don't want to. You
Then
don't want
it's
to.
just going to move like so.
Ooh.
So Adenia will get an AO, as will you, Vera.
Noise, yeah.
I'm hoping
Well.
you both miss.
Fucked up.
Nope, Adenia will take it out on the AO.
Nice.
Damn.
Love to see it.
Yeah, so I was hoping that you would all go into the area together, and then it was going to like grab you from the back, and it was going to start drowning one of you. It was going to be a good time.
Why? Why would that be a good time? Also, why would we all go into the room at the same time?
I don't know. That's what I thought. That's what my brain thought would happen when I was designing the encounter.
I would offer my condolences, but I don't feel bad, and I would do it again.
When I can sense that it's just like kind of dissipated, I motion to kind of go back to get breath.
Yeah, Adenia will gladly do so.
Yeah. So we can come back out to regroup.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do me a favor? That room is safe now, I promise. Can you guys just roll me a investigation check to see what y'all find?
Sure. Oh. Oh, that's a critical failure.
Alrighty. So it will be Zolam who finds this. The rest of you are
course.
looking at the broken holders. One of the holders is broken, but still has some parts partially intact, and you're able to salvage what appears to be one of the conduits for it, which is the equivalent of a mithril bar.
Ooh.
One mithril bar.
One mithril bar.
I will mark that.
Nice.
Yeah, a mithril bar. That's a value of 500 gold pieces.
Oh.
Very nice.
But yeah, other than that, the rest of them have been smashed open and they've been looted already. Either by the people who once used this area or by other people you don't know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we have to go back through this area and then up north.
You'd probably
I
be
will say
better.
when you try to go with these doors, because of the way water pressure works, they don't open.
I would have probably, if we kind of figured out in our heads where it connected, I would have probably suggested to go from up here anyway, because we'd,
Yeah,
we'd have more breath left as we get in here.
But also because
right.
Adenia can't swim.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I lived in the desert for my entire life. Water
No,
was
no,
not
it's not a
thing-
bad thing. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
Water was not a thing I had to deal with.
Yeah, that's fair. Baby dragon has resumed their nap on my shoulder.
That's fair.
It's very tuckered out.
Alright then, if y'all want to, you can move yourself into this T-junction and I will reveal everything that you can see in this hallway.
Yeah.
And then, of course, what appears to be another set of stairs. These ones up there.
Well, I'm swimming for the stairs.
Just so we can replenish our breaths.
Yeah. Once one of you start taking a direction, I'll follow. Because right there, I would be useless.
Yeah, as you all start swimming across the stairway up to the stairway, you can get a glimpse into this room. It appears to be an underwater armory of sorts.
Definitely
Interesting.
want to duck
Well,
back
let's-
in there later.
Yeah, let's get take a few breaths,
Mhm.
and then and then yeah, head in there.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we can go wait. Once we've got our breath.
Do a quick little perception.
Yeah, you can make a
Investigation
perception check.
for me.
Where's my character sheet? go?
Lord.
My character sheet. Get away. I gotta get my
Nice.
-1s out here.
So Vera, with that 18, you're going to find another hidden room
Nice.
just
Nice.
off to the side.
Ooh.
Inside of which is a chest
I like chests.
that is basically built into the ground, but it is unlocked because it's in a secret room, so you can just unlock it. Inside of that chest are 2 quivers of arrows, a
Nice,
What
nice.
appears to be a mold for a rod, and then 2 more bars of mithril.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
The 2 quivers of arrows have like this sort of bluey green tip to them. They appear to be odd arrows. Something's magical about them, probably.
Nice.
Other than that, while looking through the rest of the room, you guys find a couple other items. You find a war pick, Zolom,
Interesting.
that is also made out of this weird greeny blue metal.
Okay.
And you can also find 2 other weapons of martial variety, 2 other weapons of your choice made out of that material.
Okay. I will figure that out.
As a party, basically, you guys get 2 weapons made out of this strange material.
Nice.
But that is what's in this armory.
All right, going back up for air then.
Yup.
Yep. If you'd like, I could attempt to identify those items.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
probably for the best.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, then. Adini will do so with an Arcana check.
Oh, I also have Arcana. I forgot.
Okay, Adini got a 22. Do you want to roll an Arcana on one of the items? 23. Nice. So yeah, between
Nice.
the 2 of you, you can identify all of them. So each of the items, while they're not magical by nature, like as +1 items, they are once again specialty made with planarite ore. These items are all directly attributed to the Underworld.
Interesting.
So you have 2 quivers of arrows. Each of them has 10 arrows in it of Underworld Bane arrows.
Do you want to split those up?
Sounds good to me. Quiver for you, quiver for me.
10 and 10.
And you
Everyone's
have 3
happy.
basically
And-
Underworld Baned items.
How do
Ooh,
how would I
haven't-
add that?
I've been writing it down in a notebook.
On
I
your
just have it
character
in a
sheet,
notes.
in the inventory area, just put a under the items. You can scroll all the way down to the bottom of that. Just press plus and then type it in, and then keep it like that.
So what do these actually do?
So they give it's the same bonus as the weapon that you have. So it's it gives you advantage on attack rolls against creatures from the Underworld. And then these ones are specifically baned arrows, so they deal additional effects. I have to pull up my notes for that.
I just came up with a fun idea that we need to find a blacksmith for.
Hmm.
So
So I'm sorry.
basically-
Did you say which arrows should I add?
They're Underworld Bane arrows, and you get 10 of them.
Gotcha.
And basically, they cast the Bane spell on hit on a creature from the Underworld.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, granted, it's only a DC 10 will save, but
Yeah.
it's still the chance to get Bane, and you have advantage on the attack made with the weapon.
Nice, nice, nice. All right.
There is a couple more rooms left. There's that last like octangular room at the end of the street, and then there's the set of doors in front of you.
Well, let's take a quick swim
Yeah,
over to
we can
this
take
room before we go and open another door.
All right.
Yeah.
When you make it down to the end of that room, can you guys all make me investigation or perception checks?
Oh my god. My rolls are just not with it tonight.
That's fair.
I'm sorry. What?
Adenia gets a 20. As you got a 20. Yeah, so this appears to be another one of those elevators. However, this one appears to be so flooded it's inoperable.
Ooh,
This
interesting.
would go deeper down, but it appears like as though like the lower levels of this facility are even more flooded than this level.
Gotcha. All right. Well then, if there's nothing to see,
It's basically a dead end.
Okay.
yeah.
I guess we'll turn back then.
All right, and check out this last tier door.
Right, it is unlocked. Who would like to open it?
I'm not sure I can take another hit, so
I'll do it.
All right. Inside of this room, there's a number of lush greenery. It appears to all be overgrown. It's like at one point this was like a small gardeny room with crystals in the top light that are basically casting a daylight spell that are built into the wall. It's like a greenhouse.
And it seems like the plants themselves are natural.
Yes, it seems like they've become overgrown from like stuff that was growing in here initially.
Okay.
And then stepping out from the bush is this creature.
Howdy.
Oh, welcome to my grove. Have
I'm
you come
sorry to
here
wake
offer
you.
nutrients?
Nutrients? How do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
Is she high?
Well, if you're done with me, I will sit in my tree. Please do not
Well-
disturb the garden. And she like points to all the flowers all around.
Well, wait. Can you tell us what this room is?
It is my grove. I was grown here.
What are you doing? You know, a whole story underground, surrounded by water.
This is my home. This is my grove. This is the tree I am bound to.
Oh.
So are you like confined in here?
This is my home. Why would I leave? There are terrible things outside of my home. There's diseases and creatures and people who chop down trees. Why would I ever want to leave?
Well, there's also sunlight and friendly creatures.
I have sunlight.
Yeah, but not. There's a difference. But I mean, I guess if you're happy down here, how did you get down here in the first place?
The tree grew and I became. And she points to the tree behind her, and at the very bottom of the tree, there appears to be like a pot that's been overgrown. And just along the rim of that pot, you can see a number of gemstones.
If I were to get a little bit closer, I don't want to like
Once you
spook her,
get
but-
within 10 feet of the tree, she asks you to stop.
Okay, that's probably where I would stop anyway, just enough to like possibly get a sense of the pot. Those crystals, do they seem similar at all to the crystals that were in the cave?
They do not. They appear to just be valuable gemstones.
Oh, okay then.
About 200 gold worth.
I don't. I technically have something that could be considered, but I don't know what her sense of value is.
Might as well try.
Those stones there, do they mean anything to you?
They are my home. If they are taken from my home, I will die.
The gemstones?
Yes, my tree has grown from them.
Oh, I'm out then on that. That's never mind.
Don't you get lonely down here?
No, I have my home.
I suppose, but
I'm happy to simply spend my days in my tree.
I lean over to the two of them and I'm like, I'm not gonna mark this nice lady over 200 gems.
We've
200
got
gold pieces
these-
worth of gems.
We've got those bars of mithril that we can, Vera can take one for herself.
Yeah.
And, like, if we split the other two, she ends up with the lion's share, technically, anyway. So
Yeah.
it seems fair.
That's more than fair.
I'm not really the killing type, so
Well,
I mean, I'm not the killing type, but she seems like a real nice tree lady. I don't want to yuck her yum, you know what I mean?
I'm not against killing, but I'm usually more like the if you try to kill me, I try to kill you type.
Right, or maybe like a greater good situation, or maybe if like a you killed the guy who was supposed to be paying me money sort of situation.
I also think if I take those gems, that might be blasphemy.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I think it would be super blasphemy for you.
I wasn't.
I mean, I could do it and then split the money with, but we're not. You're fine. You're so good. I don't think we're.
I'm not sure. I feel comfortable trying to trick a goddess like that.
Yeah, I didn't think of it like that.
Well, this may be sustenance. I've been carrying around these for a while, and I'm just gonna offload a couple sacks of grain that I still have.
Oh, thank
that I've been
you.
carrying around for days for no reason.
Oh, thank you. Here, allow me to give you thanks. And they'll basically like tree glide up the tree. They'll pluck something from it, and they will come back down, and they will give Zolom a golden apple.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, that's fun.
Ooh. I don't think I have anything that she'd want, but
Thank you. This will allow another apple to grow in some years.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, I can't give her the only other thing I have natural.
the only other thing I have is tuna. I don't suppose you'd want tuna?
What is tuna?
It is a fish that has already been unalived for
Sustenance
your
is
consumption.
sustenance. I will take
Hypothetically, it would decompose and help you grow.
some. If you wish to give me some, I will take it.
Yeah, I'll open up a couple of cans of tuna in this enclosed space, which is just a horrible idea.
Alright, how many cans are you opening?
You know what? I'll give her 4 cans of tuna.
Alright, so now do me a favor and roll me 4 d20s so I know which cans you're giving her. Okay.
I do hope this doesn't do anything terrifying to her. I am genuinely trying to help.
Alright, thank you. That tells me what I need to know.
I don't like the way you said that.
What did I just do to this poor nice tree lady? Will. Fuck.
I just need to make note of something.
Oh, jeez. I really hope he's just writing "make them crazy."
Yeah. Anything else while you are here?
So she's good?
Yeah, she puts the tuna cans at the base of her tree.
Gotcha.
I mean, I can offer her either some rations or some water.
Yeah, I have plenty of water. She points to this, and you see like some roots basically go under the door where the door frame is, and like dip their feet into the water and then come back.
I don't suppose you have any idea of what happened down here, do you? We have a theory, but nothing concrete.
The owners of this place flooded it.
Intentionally?
Yes, upon the completion of their goals.
Which was finding...
They were trying to attune a rod to a specific domain in the underworld.
They made a rod with that mold and then tried to trash their work, is what I'm thinking.
Right, so that people couldn't follow them into the underworld and steal all their money.
But somebody messed up and left the mold.
Right, but we don't know what they were using to make the mold and how they would attune it. I don't think we could replicate it on our own.
Fair, it could be more of a generic mold. The mold itself might not be of importance.
The notes in the room did give you the location of the stronghold that they were moving everything to, so you do know where that is.
Oh, so we do know where that is. Oh, where might that be?
Was it further in the mountain?
Yeah, further into the mountain range.
Where we are right now.
Yeah, but half a day's travel. The Dryad offers you rest in her grove this evening if you'd like it.
Oh, take that.
Lovely in this nice, tuna scented room.
I was gonna say after she's opened the tuna.
Yeah.
I didn't think that one through.
Yeah, I think as you all begin to rest up, that's where we'll end things tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so thank you all so much for coming down tonight. Don't forget to check out our many other shows and come back next week to see exactly what happens. Discover the consequences for these cans of tuna. Discover what happened, what our party will discover when they move to the Dwarven Fortress. Once again, everyone, thank you all so much for coming. We will see you all on the next one. Be sure to check out our stream schedule down below to know when we're on live next. Also, keep an eye out this weekend on your notifications for some possible bonus streams that might be happening. But now we're going to go do a short raid. I'm going to go say hi to Marshy again, because Marshy is a good friend.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice,
thank
nice,
you all so much for coming down, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Goodbye.